In this video, I will be telling you how to improve your confidence, how to stop shaking when you are clutching, and how to rank up more consistently, not depending on your teammates. And most importantly, how to fix your mental health. Starting with this gentleman right here. Timber, do you ever struggle to clutch and your hands start to shake a little bit, maybe?
Little bit.
How does that make you feel?
Anxious.
Would you like to fix that problem? Would you look at that? I just fixed. He's cooking. He's cooking right now as we're speaking. He's done. Yo, Phoenix, do you have mental problems? Okay, that is not the way you talk to your teammates, but watch until the end of the video to figure out all the hidden secrets into talking with your teammates, making good relationship with them, and making them uplifted so they do not throw your games. Now look, I completely understand. Imagine how I felt during this 1 versus 4 clutch. And whatever you're saying right now is incorrect. It's absolutely not true because I did not feel shit. My teammates know that I'm cooked. I know that I'm done. That chair behind me is laughing her face off. The only way I win this is if they start throwing their games. If they start giving me 1v1s, I pick them off one by one, there's a chance. I take the slide timing from my flank to get this 1 free kill. Okay, happy you're taking free kills. It's not a 1v5 clutching. You would not have peeked there. So after that, I know someone's gonna be like, ooga booga, I need my kill. Here comes Clove, she dies. 2 more ooga boogas peek me. So I decide to try and isolate my fight with Reyna. I cannot do that, she runs away. I know that Clove is gonna push me because she rezzed. She's panicking right now. I let her push me, I take her off. It's a 1v2. Now I know that they are panicking. Now they are scared. 3 of their teammates just folded like airplanes. I fold my airplanes 3 times and they are about to get cooked because I push out the Reyna and I just assume that the Jet literally has not changed her position. Now I was not confident in winning this clutch, but I was confident in making the right play, which is to look for fights and take as much risk as it takes. And notice how every single fight I took, I did not crouch, spray, and commit because that would just make it easy trades for the enemies. Just 2 bullets, move, 2 bullets. Look at that lovely chair. We're gonna slowly push it away as we move on to our next step. Every time you lose a game, take at least a 10-minute break. Every time you win a game, stuck. Every time you win a game, check up on yourself. If you don't feel like you want to press that button of play again 100%, or if you feel at least a little bit exhausted from your last game, also go take a 10-minute break. Optimally, it should be a 30-minute break. The most important part is to take a break. It's actually going to shrink down to like 5 minutes, to the point where all it takes for you is to stand up on your desk, walk around a little bit, go into another room, quickly come back unexpectedly. This way, your brain is gonna want to improve more instead of it just being pushed down with this useless information with toxic teammates. You're gonna be happier, your teammates are gonna be happier, and this sticker is also gonna be happier. Maybe that chair is also gonna be happier because of what you're gonna do every time you lose or win the game. Let's talk about death. Death is pretty sad. But not for you. You have at least 13 chances to prove yourself in Valorant. It's a devil's number. Coincidence? I think not. Most people who die in Valorant feel like this. Bro, what the fuck? Now instead I want you to be more like this. One backside. Notice how my rage did not affect anyone else in the lobby but me. Sure, I will smash my keyboard later, but before that my teammates are still playing the game. They have to clutch, so tell them everything that is left inside of me, which is some more information. Now let's talk about interactions. If you still do not have this button toggled on at all times, you're actively just throwing the game and you're saying that you don't want to rank up. Having enemies text you can bring you chats like this or maybe even this, and those are definitely going to tell you in long term. Now this is pretty funny actually. Your teammates' attention span whenever you join a new game looks like a YouTube retention graph. You want to keep them on the top line for a little bit, so just say stuff like, how you doing? How your dog doing? Do you want to talk about politics? Now, you don't want to ask them difficult questions that would require their brain power, which is already limited because they're not going to be focused on your game and they have to win it for you. Now let's talk about when should you mute your own teammates. Number one is if they're toxic. You mute them instantly, you don't think about them, they don't exist. Number two, they're being loud for absolutely no reason, sending you some baby shark pictures, you know, playing some Andrew Tate loud music in the background. Third one is actually pretty optional. If your teammates kind of say info, but they're like in this annoying annoying voice. Personally, I mute these types of people most of the time, and the lower your rank is, the more often you should mute them. This negative energy makes your brain use extra brain power towards thinking like, what the hell is wrong with this person? He's annoyed and he's mad and he's trying to put this energy on you, making you feel the exact same way. The occurrence when you should meet your own teammates is if they ask you a question. It's very specific. If they ask you like, what type of popcorn do you like? You can answer that, no problem. But if they question at least one of the play that you have made in the game, do not get into their trap. You cannot win this fucking battle. It's like arguing against a woman. You cannot win this shit. He's gonna ask you, why did you push them? We're down numbers, I have to go look for 1v1s. And then he's gonna pull out some random facts. He's gonna roast your whole family. You can quote some tens, you can quote some happy coaching. They don't care. Now let's talk about dying. Dying isn't a bad thing, especially if it happens to you like this. Did that chamber do? But dying is usually an indication that you did something wrong. Now you cannot be emotionally moved every time you die. You just can't. Remember the clip that I showed you before. One backside. Your emotions didn't move, only your keyboard did. Every single time you die, did I play the way Happy would want me to play? Was there anything better I could have done? What am I gonna do the next time to prevent this from happening? And what does this say about the enemy as a player? If you implement these 4 steps into your process of thinking, you're gonna improve so much faster instead of being, oh my god, why are my teammates still in me? Why did I push out? Yeah, I'm so stupid. You have to understand that you are the guy that's gonna carry your whole team and you are the leader. You have to get your team to victory. Every mistake you do counts as 5 mistakes, but never be sad about it. Do you consume any medicine?